Let's have our last method of multiplying polynomials. We can multiply polynomials using this method. It's still distributive property. The next method is another form of multiplying polynomials. And it's still using distributive property, but it's done in different way. So for instance, you have 3x plus y times 2x squared minus 3xy plus y squared. You can actually multiply this using this method, like what you do in multiplying whole numbers, right? When you multiply, say, 102 times 11, what you do is rewrite it as 102 times 11, right? Same thing here. You can do it that way. So if you have 3x plus y times 2x squared minus 3xy plus y squared, you can multiply it as, well, I would start with the trinomial. My trinomial with more terms is a better option for your multiplicand. 2x squared minus 3xy plus y squared, and then your multiplier is 3x plus y, right? So it's like writing 102 times 11 horizontally, and then 102 times 11 vertically. So let's do that here. Let's multiply just like what we are multiplying whole numbers, or just like when we multiply whole numbers. So let's try this. Let's see if we get the same answer. Let's take note of our answer in number 82. It's 6x cubed minus 7x squared y plus y cubed. Do we get the same answer if we use this? So how it's written? It's written horizontally. This time it's written in this format, like multiplying whole numbers, okay? So when you multiply whole numbers, remember, you always start from here, your units there, right? Y times y squared is positive y cubed. Okay, y times negative 3xy. Okay, look at this. It's negative 3xy squared. And then lastly, we have y times 2x squared. It's 2x squared y. All right. Now we're done with the y. Let's go to the 3x. It's like your 10th digit in a whole number. 3x times y squared. It's 3xy squared. And so you have to put it here where you have the xy squared. So that's 3. It's positive 3xy squared. All right. It should be written in such a way that like terms are in the same column. 3x times negative 3xy. That's negative 9x squared y, and c, they are both x squared y, right? And then 3x times 2x squared, it's gonna be 6x cubed. And then finally, what comes next after multiplying term by term by distributive property? We add, right? So we start from here, plus y cubed. This is 0. 2x squared y plus negative 9x squared y. 2 plus negative 9, negative 7x squared y. And then simply bring down 6x cubed. So that's the other approach. And let's check if we get the same answer. Yes, we get the same answer. So that's the other approach of multiplying polynomials. So for number 84, you have 5r plus 6 times 2r minus 1. This is the same thing as 5r plus 6 times 2r minus 1. So you might be doing for method, it's just fine, but let's use another method. Another form of using the distributive property. All right, so we start from negative 1. Negative 1 times 6, negative 6. Negative 1 times 5r, negative 5r, and then we go to 2r. 2r times 6, it's going to be 12r. So it should be in the same R column. And then 2r times 5r, it's 10r squared. And we have negative 6. Negative 5r plus 12r, it's positive 7r. Just bring down 10r squared. So that's by the vertical method. Or let's prove it If we get the same answer using the FOIL method, we have 5r times 2r minus 1, and then 6 times 2r minus 1. By distributive property, 5r times 2r is 10r squared. 5r times negative 1, negative 5r. Positive 6 times 2r, that's 12r. And then 6 times negative 1, negative 6. We have like terms. Negative 5r plus 12r, you have 7r. So simply bring down 10r squared. Negative 5 plus 12, 7r. Minus 6, we get the same answer.